Episode 3. Okay, let's do it. I checked how long it is all gotten and stuff. So what I'm going to do with this Talon quest is we'll just find Talon, speak to him, and then we won't do the quest after that. I quite like the quest after that because the character you meet is like this incredible racist, and he's just quite interesting to talk to see how some humans still view the Tengu. And I don't know. I've always kind of had a soft spot for racism between like fictional races in the games. I know that sounds weird, but if you look at series like the Elder Scrolls, I think what really brings them to life is that kind of dynamic between the different races. I'm really looking forward to that in Guild Wars 2 actually. I think it will be brilliant to see the Char and the humans sort of begrudgingly trying to get along and all that kind of thing. And of course lots more bad things happen to the Tengu in Guild Wars 2 by the time Guild Wars 2 comes around as well. Cantha becomes very isolationist, as I'm hoping we'll eventually see. The new content that they're releasing is called Guild Wars Beyond, and it kind of deals with the stuff that goes on between the two games. And I really kind of hope we get to see what makes Cantha really isolationist, which is really quite interesting. But that does spell bad times for the Tengu. Anyway, here's Talon Silverwing. Let's kill this mantid. Yeah, you dared. Okay, so this is Talon. Like I said, he becomes quite an important character. A few of the characters that we're going to meet in Cantha join us when we go to the expansion, Eye of the North. So that's why I kind of want to introduce you to this guy. So yeah, he's very tall as you can see. Anyway, hello Talon. He says, I assume that Headmaster Zan sent you. Well, let's have a look at you. Yes, the Headmaster is a shrewd judge of potential as well as a great warrior. During the wars known in these lands as the Tengu Wars, General Zan bested me on the battlefield. He saw something in me then and spared my life. I am now sworn to protect and serve him. If he wishes you trained, then trained you will be. Okay, so he says in combat, a cool head is more important than anything else. The moment you lose your focus, you have already lost the fight. It is time for you to face me in combat. Defeat me with a calm mind and prove to me that you are worthy of my training. I've just given you some skills that should prove useful to you. Once you have reviewed them and are ready to begin, speak with me again. So he's given us some warrior skills, which you may have seen if you watched the last series. Again, I'm not going to be using any of those skills. I want to stick to the assassin stuff because it's quite effective anyway. Oh, some guards are coming down from that temple. That very, very big estate. We'll go to that place later. Anyway. Okay, Talon. Greetings, human. I am Talon Silverwing of the Tengu, and I will train you in the art of combat. Someday, if you work very hard, you might become as great a warrior as my good friend, Headmaster Zan. Talon's Duel. Good. Remember, never show your opponent the slightest sign of weakness. You must define the battle, force your opponent to fight off balance, and never allow him to determine the course of the combat. Focus. I am your opponent. My weapon, an extension of my will. You can see that will at work in every twitch of muscle in my face, my arm, my feet. If you focus on my weapon, you lose sight of the real threat. Me. Okay, Talon. Since this is the first quest, if we chose warrior as our primary profession, this would have been the first thing we ever did. So this little duel is quite easy. He doesn't use any skills. He does crap all damage. So we'll just finish him off. But don't let that fool you. He is a great warrior. Anyway, there we go. So we've beaten him in the duel. Nice try, Talon. He says, you have what it takes to become a warrior, Tom. Just remember that which I have taught you this day. Your skill is impressive for a human, though it will be years before you achieve Headmaster Zan's level of expertise. It is time that you seek out Wengar. Due to his extreme dislike for my kind, there is little love lost between us, but his talent as a warrior is unquestionable. Look for him in the Panjiang Peninsula. Okay, so I was kind of planning on us going down here to this area of the island, which is where we'd meet Wengar, but I want to keep going on with the plot, so we'll ignore that. Wengar, like I said, he's just, when you meet him, he's kind of like, oh, Talon's an idiot, you should forget everything that worthless sack of crap ever taught you, just listen to me, so yeah, but other than that, I don't really think there's much interesting to do down there anyway, so I don't know why I was just running at this mantid. I just really wanted to kill him. Okay, so we'll go and speak about becoming a ranger now. So let's go back to Shing Monastery. I think we can do this anyway. I'm pretty sure you can do this. Let's go up see Togo, back up this horrible, horrible long staircase. Okay, Togo, I want to learn about one of the different professions, if you please. Welcome, young one. Okay, so let's speak to Headmaster Gracio. This is the ranger person. If you are interested in taking the ranger profession as your secondary field of study, then you will need to speak with Headmaster Gracio. I'm going to call him Graco. Graco is a Luxon, bound to us only by his sense of duty, else I imagine he would have flown our little coop by now. He's a good fellow and an excellent ranger. Seek him out in the Shing Monastery. Yes, master. Okay, so this guy's a Luxon. You'll remember I called Aiton, said he was a Luxon. Did he say he was a Luxon? Pretty sure he said he was a Luxon. So yeah, those two are from the same place. Let's go see our new headmaster. Oh, I just wanted to mention, because I don't think I did in the last video, if I'm ever talking about something in the game like a mechanic or something, or I talk about something as if you should already know what it is and you've never played the game and I've left you a little bit confused, please do feel free to just leave a comment, because then I can put an annotation there and it will just make the series better. So please just tell me if there's anything like that, or I make any mistakes, because I will make mistakes. I mean, often when I'm editing I see I will. Anyway, here's Headmaster Graco. Greetings! Yes, I can train you in the ways of the ranger. You'll learn to tame wild beasts to do your bidding, to lay traps, and make preparations to enhance your arrows. In short, you will learn to be one with nature, and use her powers as though they were yours alone. But this is not a choice to be taken lightly. Rangers must hone primal survival instincts that have lain dormant for generations. This means living in perfect harmony with nature. Sujan, my assistant, will provide the real training to help you achieve this. Look for him in the Sunqua Vale. I will look for Sujan. He says, since we have not chosen a secondary profession yet, he can't teach us the ranger skills until we lose the warrior ones. So since we're not using them anyway, may as well grab these. So this is a bow attack called Power Shot. That's the ranger's self-heal. And this is an interesting skill called Charm Animal. I'll let you read that if you want, but I'll talk about it later when we use it. That's one of the main reasons why I want to become a ranger, because it helps us to get a pet. So yeah, where are we going? Back out into the Sunqua Vale. This is the last time though, I promise. And then we're finding Sujan, who we actually walked past earlier. I just didn't mention him because I knew we'd be talking to him later. Okay, so where is he? Where's that green starburst? Oh, he's just down this road. Okay, no problem. Okay, he's somewhere around here apparently, near these kappa and that water buffalo. I love the water buffaloes, they're so cool. Ah, there he is, I see. Hello, Sujan. Headmaster Graco sent you to me? Well, I was just about to go out collecting gold to save the endangered blue scale, but I suppose a new student takes precedence. We had better get started on your training then, so I can get back to it. Those blue scale will not save themselves. Tom Bluewood, I am so glad you are here. I have just learned that live rabbits are being used as bait by a hunter who wishes to capture a yeti. As if this were not horrible enough, it seems that the scent of the rabbit is attracting all sorts of other creatures, which are attacking travellers on the road nearby. I need you to help me free the rabbits before they or anyone else gets hurt. Of course, I will help. Okay, and there's another pet skill, which we'll be using later, and another warrior ranger defense skill. Okay, Sujan, now what do we do? Well, a new student. It's wonderful to meet you. I am Sujan, and I will help to train you in the ways of the ranger. Are you Canthan? No matter. We are all special here in the eyes of the gods. It's interesting that he says that, because supposedly people who aren't Canthan aren't allowed to get into the monastery, so he obviously has conflicting views there with Togo. Free the fur. Okay, hurry, we have to free those poor rabbits before they get eaten. And the road is unsafe for travellers. Okay, so now what's he doing? He's fighting the kappa. Okay. And the mantid. You know, he acts like he's all nature loving and Greenpeace and stuff, but now he's just going around killing everything. So the rabbits deserve to live, but not the mantids. Is that right? Is that right, Sujan? Hypocrite. Okay, so this is a boss. In this game, you get certain bosses. They're just more powerful creatures. They're all over the place. And they all have their own profession. This guy was a monk. You can tell that because he's kind of got this blue aura around his body. Oh, where's Sujan gone? Sujan? Oh, he's all the way over there. Sujan, come back! Yeah, and bosses tend to carry more powerful skills than other creatures, which you can capture from them. And they can also drop unique weapons, which are green-coloured weapons. And they are quite interesting. They're usually more powerful than most other weapons. And usually I've got some quite good mods, so yeah. Oh, right, okay, so here's one of the rabbit cages. What are we doing then? We're just clicking it? Ah, there we go. There you go, little fellow. Imagine how frightened he must have been. Terrible using these creatures as live bait. Okay. Alright, so that's one rabbit freed. Okay, Sujan. Where's the next cage? All the rabbits still running off. Run, little rabbit, run! Did he just say something else? No, he didn't. Okay, Sujan, where to now? You gonna stop killing everything? No, apparently not. Okay, alright, found the next cage. Some more kappa here. Okay, so let's just click it open. Oh, we swung it open from behind. We're incredible like that. 2 rabbits freed. It feels good to do good works. Is that a typo? Does it not? Wait, do you smell that? I think something has caught the rabbit's scent and is coming in for a closer look. Get ready for a fight. Oh, where am I fighting? Where are you, Sujan? I can't see you. Oh no. Oh no, where is he? I can't see him. Oh, something's fighting us. Another kappa. Okay, I'm actually lost. Oh dear. Oh, a hungry kappa. I think this is the thing that was fighting us. Oh, and I just saw an arrow. Ah, there's Sujan. He's there in that bush. Hiding from me. Ugly little critter, but I suppose everything has its place in this world somewhere. We'd better go and free that last rabbit before another of those things comes for it. Okay, so you just said it has a place in this world and you killed it. Wonderful. Okay, one more rabbit. Oh, I can hear people fighting. Nope, no I can't, that's just my imagination. I have to play with the game volume really low so that I don't get any echo back through my mic in cutscenes. And I know we haven't seen any yet, but it's just good habit to keep it sharp. Okay, so here's the last one. Alright, there you go, rabbit. Wonderful. Well done, all of the rabbits have been freed. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. It's funny because this quest is actually like the complete opposite of one of the first dynamic events that you do as a human in Guild Wars 2. Anyway, well, that was a day's work well done. You should feel very proud of yourself, Tom. You are a true hero. Oh, yes, I'm a hero because I saved some rabbits. Okay, so he says you have done well so far, but your training is far from complete. I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm afraid that I must send you on to your next trainer. Look for Zoe in Kinya Province. Her appearance and gruff demeanour is off-putting to some, but like all of us, she is special in her own way. Alright, so we've got to go back to Kinya Province. Kinya Province? Why do I almost say Kinya Province? Okay, and that is where we saw our second trainer last time. Not all of them are here, like we saw with the warrior one, there was a second trainer here. But that's just the way it's worked out, funnily enough. And Zoe's quite a cool character. Zoe's the other one that I wanted us to meet. She's very cool actually, and she becomes quite good friends with one of the characters we met in the previous series, Aiden, if you know who that is. It's pretty cool. So I will speed this up while we run across the mountains. In fact, I might just cut it, I don't know. And I'll see you guys when we get to Kinya Province. Alright, so here we are. This is Kinya Province. As I was walking there, I figured I might as well ask you guys, what do you prefer? Would you prefer to see sort of the whole walk while it's sped up, or don't you mind me cutting, or what? Because I don't know, I don't want it to be too full of me just mindlessly running around. Anyway, so okay, last time we went that way, and there were those weird Crimson Skull people dancing and stuff, having a nice little party. This time we're going this way. To an area we've not seen before, and I believe Zoe is just around this corner here, yes. Yes, she is. Okay, so what does that sign say? The sign says we're at a place called Tomart Pass, and here's Zoe. We were warned about her gruff demeanour, and well, that's correct. Really, look at her. She's got a missing eye, and she just looks a bit rough around the edges. Really. Hello, Zoe. She says you are late. We will begin your training promptly. Right. No messing around with her. For months, I've been trying to trap a particularly elusive yeti. I've set rabbit traps to lure them, but I find the traps broken and the rabbit's gone. Perhaps together we can do what I alone have been unable to do. Okay, so she's the ranger who was looking for the Yeti. So again, with these two trainers, it's kind of like just like with the assassin ones, it's like two sides of the same coin. You've got the one person who's all Greenpeace and stuff, and then you've got Zoe, who's basically just using animals as traps and stuff. I suggest you take some time to review the skills I'm about to give you. When you're ready to go, speak with me again. I'm happy to help. I love how we just don't tell her that it was us that was breaking the traps. Okay, so she gave us some ranger trap skills there, which I didn't use, and they're quite useful in this quest. I'll show you why. Actually, I think she only gave us one trap, but yeah. Call me Zoe, I will be your trainer. I would much rather train than talk, so let us get to work. I hope the Yeti has not yet escaped while you were busy daydreaming. Come on. Okay, let's do it. Alright, you can run into that wall. I don't know whether I want to be sort of first person or like this. I quite like it like this, but then I like first person as well. Might as well ask again, what do you guys prefer? First person or just sort of zoomed out to there? I'll play like this for a while. I've been first person too much. He says she says that I've noticed some tracks nearby. I think it's close now. There were some bones over there in a cave. That's actually a Yeti cave over there, but it's not a part of the quest. I think this Yeti is like coming home to this cave. So what are we doing now, Zoe? Or are we going to the cave? Are we going to the cave? Is there anything in there? Oh, she says there it is. Attack. Where? Is it down there? Ah, there it is. Okay, so the traps in this quest. You see we're in this like little valley. A good way to complete this is when Zoe stands there, you're meant to sort of place some traps here, and the Yeti's got no choice but to run through them. And it's a nice way to introduce you to him. So yeah, Yetis are huge. Look at that thing. But it can't do any damage to us right now because we've blinded it. Well, the ritualist has blinded it with one of these spirits. Okay, so it's dead. Happy, Zoe? Not that you helped us at all. Who's that? Me Far. Oh, that's just another collector. You might just make a good ranger someday. Well, thanks. That's good. Oh, we leveled up again. So you might have noticed we're leveling up a lot quicker than we were in the last series. That's because in Cantha they took a different stance with leveling up. They basically decided every quest is going to give you shitloads of experience and you're going to get to level 20 super quick. Before we leave this starter island, Shing, before we leave this island we will be level 20. Or we should almost be level 20. Okay, so I'll just put some more in Dagger Mastery. You did well back there. It's time that you return to the monastery to meet with Master Togo. He's waiting in Linnok Courtyard. Use your map to travel there quickly. Okay, so that's the ranger quest, the starting ranger quest done. And we can now accept ranger as a secondary profession, which is what I fully intend to do. Up the stairs. I wonder how long this episode's already got. Should I end it when I get ranger secondary? When I get ranger secondary, I'll see how long it is, and then if it's super long, then yeah, we'll end it. Anyway, for now, let's go up to Togo. Togo, I'm back. Love me, Togo. Stop hanging out with Yijo Tan all the time. Give me special treatment. Okay, Headmaster Greco has told me great things about you, Tom. You have begun to learn the way of the ranger, but to reach your full potential, you must choose a second path. Speak with the other headmasters and learn what they have to teach you. Actually, I just want to choose my second path. I'm happy with that. Now that you've completed training in some of the other professions and learned more about them, it is time to make a choice. Think carefully now. Once you decide, you will not be able to change your mind. He says that, and it's in red. But like I said earlier, you can change your mind quite soon. So it's only important for this earlier bit. I wish to take ranger as my secondary profession. Okay, very cool. So we've completely got those skills now. We can use them whenever we want. And if we press K, you'll see that I'm now an assassin / ranger, which is pretty good. Okay, so now he's going to have another hello, my friend. It's good to see you again. Okay. I know I wanted to talk to him after I got secondary profession, but I couldn't remember why. Anyway, a fitting choice, young one. Congratulations. You now have the choice of returning to your headmaster to earn your insignia for your primary profession. Or you can take a further quest from me. Although it is your choice, I recommend that you speak with your headmaster first and return to me once you have earned your insignia. And that's oh, we leveled up again. Look at that. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And earning my insignia is exactly what I'm going to do. Because They're quests that most people skip because, I mean, it's because it's an online game. Most people just skip all of the quest text, and that's perfectly fine. Oh, look at that! I was first person again. That's perfectly fine, but what they usually do is just skip that and then just talk to Togo again and just keep going. When really there's these other quests that you can do, these advanced training ones. And once you've completed your advanced training, you unlock one last quest, which is quite interesting, and it's to do with that hit we took out on a Tengu earlier. So pretty cool. So we're going to do the insignia. Give me 1 second. I want to check what time we're on to know whether I should end the episode or not. Okay, yeah, that's about 20 minutes. I'll see you guys next time then. I think that's enough. And we'll be doing our advanced training to getting our insignia. See you next time, everyone.